Good morning, traders. This is James. I hope you're fine. I'm very glad to meet you again here for this little update of mine. We're going to have fun today. We're going to analyze Bitcoin. I love Bitcoin, and we're going to see how algos trade it on the high time frames and on the lower time frames. The S&P 500 is correcting on the hourly time frame. It's showing up a little downward wedge, but it has hit this upward line of the macro wedge that is going to the upside. So it hit its macro resistance while the dollar index is waking up, and the bond market that I call the smart market is quite worried. In the 10-year bond yield in the US, we have reached 4.6%. That's a lot. And all this is happening while the stock market, the dump market, remains pretty oblivious about the situation, especially regarding the inflation risk, which could be the ultimate bearish catalyst at some point. But so far we haven't seen anything very worrying yet. We have risk and defensive assets moving in correlation though, and gold probably reaching $4,400. I have been saying this for a long time. So the last time we talked about Bitcoin, it was on 1 month ago, I think. And let me show you how algo trade. They trade with Fibonacci, with this tool, you know, Fibonacci retracement tools. And let me show you how they do it. They trade with measure moves. And so let's say you have this structure here, a little uptrend that started, and they're going to buy the dip by using Fibonacci. And they're going to do this on all time frames in all instruments. Let me put my tool here in classic colors, and they're going to long the 50% retracement and the 61.8 retracement. So basically they're going to long in this green box. They're going to put their stop loss below the golden zone, and they're going to target this green line here, the negative 23.6%. And this is what they do. This is how they trade within measure moves, and this, in this case, it's an upward measure move, a bullish measure move. And they do this really everywhere on all time frames. The monthly, the 15-minute, they're everywhere. And we're going to analyze this structure that we analyzed a month ago regarding Bitcoin, and that's it. Bitcoin has reached this green box, and I'm going to explain you why, what happened. So the first thing I'd like just to show you up is that we have a little rising wedge here in Bitcoin. And when we have a rising wedge like this, usually we correct deeply before pumping in the instrument. And so far we haven't pumped that much yet in Bitcoin. It seems like it's taking its time. We have a very nice channel to draw here, like this. So we hit the upper line of the channel, the resistance line. We could go back down and reach the support line that was touched in the past. It was touched at the end of March and at the beginning of April. And check what algos did. I'm going to anchor here with the CTRL button to this level. I'm going to extend I'm going to do like this. And just check what happened. We reached the golden zone at $65 in Bitcoin and reached the target at 77. This means that algos are participating in the uptrend, and they could continue to do so in the near term. So we have this measure move now that should be traded in theory. I'm going to show you up the 38.2% as well, which has been already reached. I'm going to try to be as more accurate as possible here. You can replicate all this at home on your charts. And we have reached $76 here in Bitcoin, and we could continue to go down and go into this this little green box here, but I'm going to leave it as I drew it before, and we could dive in, reach the golden zone, reach the geometric support, there's confluence here, and we could go back up and get to $87. And we could continue to do so. We could continue to trade with algos, go up, go up, go up, and reach $100, the opposing golden zone, where we need bearish algos to have their stop loss hit at the other side of the golden zone, to have Bitcoin that could go to $150, which is a target on the higher time frame. Because algos, I tell you, they're everywhere. They're on all time frames. And why am I saying $150? Because guess what? Here we reached almost the golden zone at $78, and the target is $152. So it's going to be key to break all the resistance and go up. But if we go down, we might reach, the bad news is that we could reach the golden zone on the log scale, or the halfway back, of course. And that's a different story, and it would be pretty natural to do so. And I'm going to show you just the prices, so it could be $35,000 or $44,000. So it's a pretty tricky situation, but seemingly we're going up on the daily time frame, and that little green box will have to hold, and that's where the opportunity lies in Bitcoin on the short term. So that's it for Bitcoin today, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video and follow me on the social networks. My name is James Sunderland. You can find me easily on the social networks. Have a nice day, guys. Bye bye. Thanks a lot.